What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom, or on the right side of the map, I should say. In the green color playing is Kronos, its son of Aya and Raven. His partner today in the red color playing as Loki is Fargo. Together they make up the team name Fayahven. Their opponents today in the blue color playing as Isis is Happy Smile. The first his partner today in the teal color playing as Odin is a KnorrsSmile, and together they make up KnorrsSmile. Whenever Norse smiles, it's a happy day. Whenever he's a happy man, it's a good time. Very funny member of the community. We all love everybody in this community. Isn't that right, everyone? Okay. So it's currently game number 2 between these two teams. KnorrsSmile managed to utilize a really nice Gaia forest fire strategy to take down the Gaia town center. And there was little to nothing that they could do in response. Fayahven could not respond to that one at all. We'll see what happens here in this game. If things are different, we'll see what happens. It is Kronos and Loki. I would actually really like to see a Heimdall rush here. Doesn't matter who against. Probably against the Odin, to be honest, would be the better choice. But a Heimdall rush here would be absolutely devastating. Look at this gold mine. Undermine. Gold mine gone. Well, it doesn't even have to undermine. Just deconstruct this. And then undermine the town center and just kill it. With like your army, obviously. That'll be sick. We'll see if they go for this. It is a Kronos, and yes, this is going to be a Kronos rush coming out of Son of Aya and Raven. So surely they've seen who's over here. The Oracle's getting pushed back. Oracle Scout's coming up. It's fine to take this damage from one of yours because you're just going to build another Oracle. They're pretty cheap. What are they? Like, yeah, they're only 25 food, 35 gold. So it's totally fine. We'll see what happens. The Ulfsark's moving forward. Temple going to get thrown up. Guarantee. You don't send your Ulfsark forward at all here. And it's a forward gold mine. So this is the reverse aggression. Having Isis on your team is going to be a difficult spot. We're seeing the houses going for Happy Smile. He knows he needs to defend this location here. But in reality, what's he going to do to defend against this is the question that has to come down. KnorrsSmile throwing down his Temple. Temple coming down for Fargo. Prometheus is coming through for Son of Aya and Raven. He's dropping down right now. He's going to be going really, really nice Temple. This tower comes out to about here. About here, I reckon. So you're not going to see any of this. And these are, I wonder if it gets, surely you get focused, right? Yep, focus comes through. Gives yourself extra movement speed. 20% extra Oracle movement speed is huge. The Skraeling sitting at the front that's been spied. We'll be throwing up some walls. And will Heimdall be coming through right now is the question we need to ask ourselves. And I think the answer is going to be yes. Heimdall is the god of choice for Norse. Norse going Heimdall. I don't know if I like it. I think he needs the Valkyrie. But we'll see. The town center is doing some nice work here. He's actually managed to pick off one of these. One of the oracles gets picked off there. Prometheus coming in right now. They're also getting spammed. Temple here. And Fargo going through Forseti. Not even bothering with the Heimdall. That's complete disrespect. The Heimdall here will be gigantic because the fight is over if they don't win this. This is super all in. Ulfsark now taking down the sentry tower. Urso getting built out. Going to be coming in. Losing these Oracle heroes is going to be a really bad thing if he loses these guys because it slows him down so much. We've got a counter barracks has been built, but he needs to time shift it forward to continue the pressure right now. The Urso coming out trying to pick off these units here. We've got there we go, counter barracks coming down. More Urso coming out for Fargo. We'll see what he can do with it, but at this point they can't even pick off this sentry tower. There is a usage in that can happen for the undermine, but imagine Heimdall right here with throwing Axon. What's the response right now for Happy Smile? Wait, what? Oh, Happy Smile is just feeding Norse. I love it. This is genius. Happy Smile is literally just giving Norse food and gold at this point in order for him to spam out units so he can defend against this 2v1. And these guys are not going to know what hits him. We've got some Cairo Ballista coming out right now. And Happy Smile is slicking. It's so good. I don't think I'd ever seen this. This is insane. The priest does get picked off, but that's totally fine. Completely useless unit if you're not going to the classical age here. And I think that Happy Smile out of his food right now. He can move forward into the giraffe. Still building villages. That's the food situation. Zero food in the bank. Still trying to pump out units here. Raiding cavalry coming out. Dwarves getting pushed back. He doesn't even, Norse doesn't even need to do anything now. He's got a lot of resources in the bank. He needs wood. He needs wood. He's trying to gather it. He needs to build houses right now. I don't think he was ready for this sling. This is not part of the plan at all. But the houses are going down. Units are starting to pump out. He's making some raiding cavalry, but he needs more longhouses. If you're getting slung resources, it's basically like you've got 2 economies worth. So you need to build out 4 barracks. If you've got two economies worth, and you need 4 barracks. And he's trying to throw them down right now, or longhouses, I should say. But at the moment, Norse is sitting at 67 population. Son of Arya is sitting at 49, and Fargo is sitting at 62. So even with the sling, Norse BR right now doesn't have enough units to combat what Fargo's got. And Happy Smile is still not in the classical age. He's just happily sitting back and laughing at this. Just arm slinging, you gotta win. This is all up to you. The dwarves making a move onto this gold mine over here. You could send these dwarves all the way over into Happy Smile's base if he wants to. Just grab that gold mine from there. Boots of Kick everything coming down. Prosperity coming down as well. Another temple coming out. Maybe Happy Smile can just make pure priest here. That's an option if he gets to the classical age, but he's not. He's not getting to the classical age. How many resources does he have? He's got 400 food. Happy Smile got enough to advance now. He's probably going to advance. Surely he advances here. But, got Norse BR. Got a lot of units out here trying to fight. He's going for it. Needs to get the raiding cavalry onto those Cairo Ballista here. If he can do that, he's in a good position. But idle villages everywhere right now for Norse BR. And Happy Smile, he's going to Anubis. He's got the Templar. He's going to Anubis. Let's see what they can do here. But it's looking like Happy Smile is going to have a big catch up here if he wants to be relevant. Maybe throw down 2 temples and just mass priest is the only thing I can think of for him to help out. But Norse BR, he's got the resources in the bank, he's just not able to spend them. You can see his massing raiding cavalry. And raiding cavalry are going to be fine here. He needs the raiding cavalry, but the Prometheus are the issue. He needs to be able to pick off those Prometheus somehow. And also there's also myth units he has to deal with. So if Happy Smile can spam out enough priests here to help out with this, then it's going to be totally fine. This army's going to work really nice. There's so many iron here. We should be able to do this. We're seeing him trying to gather resources here. He doesn't really need to gather gold because he can just get slung gold from Happy Smile. So we'll see if it works out. There's the watchtower. There's another longhouse going down. There's 2 longhouses here, but he needs like 4. You can just throw them around his basically throw them around his town center if he wants. He's Prometheus taking some damage. That's kind of good for him. Before he fights this, he needs to get raiding cavalry up to medium level. Maybe even get the Ulfsark up to medium as well. But he doesn't have Lone Wanderer either. So these Ulfsark are going to be slow. And there's also a bunch of throwing axemen out as well. So this is a really big army for Norse BR to have to deal with. And Fargo is just going so far ahead right now. He's able to build so many units here. Pushing through with all of these Valkyrie. Taking down all of the longhouses. The Ulfsark trying to rebuild, but there's nothing that he can do. Has he even used the deconstruction yet? He still has 2 deconstructions in the bank. Can't use it because of the monuments and villages. But now the army is just going after this. And Anubites are coming in. Jumping in onto those Carabalas. So trying to distract this. Trying to raid. Trying to keep Norse BR alive here. He's doing some really nice micro to distract these Terma. We've got the serpents coming down. But all of Norse BR army just gets completely evaporated right here from Fargo. Even with all of those Iron and Norse BR taps out. GG, well played by Fayahven, taking game number 2. GG, well played by Fayahven taking this game. Wow. I thought that this sling was actually really smart, but KnorrsSmile does not have the capabilities to do it. Getting slung is and utilizing all the resources is an art form. It's an actual art form because you can just see the amount of resources that are in Knorrs' bank the entire time here. He's like never below 400 resources, which is the issue. If he spends all of these, then his population just goes up to 115. He should have been 115 population at like 8 minutes into the game. And beyond that, I think Happy Smiles should have just gone priest here, because if you can get out like 10 priests or 5 priests, and advance earlier to the classical age, get out. He could have done this strat, right? Okay, let's reset. He could have done this strat. Could have gone to the classical age through Anubis. Could have built 5 priests and then slung. Would have been totally fine. Would have been exactly the same thing, but then he can use those priests in order to pick off the Prometheans, which completely tanked all of the arrow fire from the watchtowers and everything else. But did not happen, and so GG for Fayahven. Give them their points. And we'll move on to game number 3, deciding game between these players. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll get the next one going real soon.